Law enforcement in Italy is provided by multiple police forces, 5 of which are national, Italian agencies. General considerations. Italy divides police enforcement into military and civil guards, distinguishing each corps for duties and jurisdictions. All law enforcement officers are considered publico official, but not all officers are agente di pubblica sicurezza, as the latter gives the authority to arrest, investigate and patrol in the whole national territory and in all situations. All police are under the Ministero dell'Interno, the highest police and public safety authority, which, through the Department of Public Safety, coordinates the enforcements. Locally, Polizia di Stato is under the authority of the prefetto, who collaborates with the questor to organize the enforcements. Polizia locale is under the authority of the mayor, but the office's mandate is valid only during duty time, while Carabinieri, Polizia di Stato and Guardia di Finanza are always on duty, even during leave and vacations. During 2005 in Italy, the number of active police officers from all agencies totaled 324,339, the highest number in the European Union both overall and per capita, twice the number of agents in the similarly sized United Kingdom. However, in this numbers are included the members of the Arma dei Carabinieri, one of the 4 Italian armed forces that does not have the unique role of police enforcement. Structure. National Police Forces. Polizia di Stato. The Polizia di Stato is the civil national police of Italy. Along with patrolling, investigative and law enforcement duties, it patrols the autostrada, and oversees the security of railways, bridges and waterways. It is a civilian police force, while the Carabinieri are military. While its internal organization and mindset is somewhat military, its personnel is composed of civilians. Its headquarters are in Rome, and there are regional and provincial divisions throughout Italian territory. A program, Polizia di Quartiere, has been implemented which increases police presence and deters crime. Pairs of poliziotti or carabinieri patrol areas of major cities on foot. Guardia di Finanza. The Guardia di Finanza is a military corps under the authority of the Minister of Economy and Finance, with a role as police force. The corps is in charge of financial, economic, judiciary and public safety, tax evasion, financial crimes, smuggling, money laundering, international illegal drug trafficking, illegal immigration, customs and borders checks, copyright violations, anti-mafia operations, credit card fraud, cybercrime, counterfeiting, terrorist financing, maintaining public order and safety, political and military defense of the Italian borders. The Guardia di Finanza has a strength of around 68,000 soldiers working as agents, NCOs and officers. Its agents are in service in the Europol and the European Anti-Fraud Office. Its Latin motto since 1933 is Nec Recisa Recidit. The Guardia di Finanza also maintains over 600 boats and ships and more than 100 aircraft to fulfill its mission of patrolling Italy's territorial waters. During demonstrations and very big events, the Guardia di Finanza is often called on duty as riot police. Arma dei Carabinieri. The Carabinieri is the common name for the Arma dei Carabinieri, a gendarmerie-like military corps with police duties. They also serve as the military police for the Italian armed forces. The Carabinieri have become a separate armed force, thus ending their long-standing tradition as the first corps of the Italian army. They are referred to as the Arma or La Benemerita. Carabinieri units have been dispatched all over the world in peacekeeping missions, including Bosnia, Kosovo, Afghanistan and Iraq. In November 2003, 12 Carabinieri were killed in a suicide bomb attack on the base in Nasiriyah, in southern Iraq. This was Italy's largest military loss in a single action since World War II. Until 2001, only men were allowed to become part of the Arma, but military reforms allow women to serve in the Italian military, including carabinieri, having both military police duties and civil police duties. The armor is usually called on duty as riot police during big events and demonstrations. Polizia Penitenziaria. The Polizia Penitenziaria operate the Italian prison system and handled the transportation of inmates. The training academies for the Polizia Penitenziaria are located in Aversa, Monastir, Cairo Montenotte, Castiglione del Stiviere, Palma Portici, Roma, San Pietro Clarenza, Verbania and Sulmona. Its agents are sometimes called to help the other police forces during big events. Corpo Forestale dello Stato. The Corpo Forestale dello Stato is responsible for law enforcement in Italian national parks and forests. Their duties include enforcing poaching laws, safeguarding protected animal species and preventing forest fires. Founded in 1822, the Corpo Forestale dello Stato is a civilian police force specialized on the environmental protection. A recent law reform expanded its duties to food controls. In Italy, it has the responsibility to manage the activities related to the site's interforces. The Direzione Investigativa Antimafia is a joint organization of Polizia di Stato, Carabinieri, Corpo Forestale dello Stato and Guardia di Finanza for the fight against organized crime. Founded in 1991, under the authority of the Minister of Interior, the coordination of the Direzione Nazionale Antimafia. Its operations include preemptive investigations, judicial investigations, and international relations, and it investigates characteristics, objectives, and methods of the mafia as well as their domestic and international contacts. The idea was to prevent mafiosi from infiltrating the government. Less than Jameson, Allison. The Anti-Mafia. Great Britain. Anthony Rowe Limited, 2000. Print. Greater than the Direzione Centrale per I serve as the Anti-Droga is a joint organization of Polizia di Stato, Carabinieri and Guardia di Finanza for the fight against drug trafficking. Founded in 1976 as Direzione Antidroga, is under the authority of the Criminal Police Department of the Minister of Interior. Local police forces. Provincial police. Polizia Provincial. The provincial police forces are local police only used in some of the 109 provinces of Italy. Their main tasks are to enforce regional and national hunting and fishing laws, but have also expanded in wildlife management and environmental protection, carries traffic police service and participates in the security services arranged by the authorities. Municipal police. In addition, each comune has its own Polizia Municipal whose main duty is to enforce local regulations and traffic laws. It also deals with petty crimes, but in larger cities they cooperate with the national police forces to prevent and repress major crimes. Depending on their location, they are also called Polizia Municipal, Polizia Locale, Polizia Comunale, Polizia Urbana, or Vigili Urbani. In some regions, Polizia Provincial and Polizia Municipal are grouped together under the name Polizia Locale, although they keep their own internal organization. Small communes can merge their local police forces in a consortium. Both provincial and municipal forces are reliant on the state police for scientific support and other forms of assistance. Historical. The OVRA, Organizzazione de Vigilanza Repressione dell'Antifascism, Organization for Vigilance in Repression of Antifascism, was a secret police organization in Italy during fascism. The Polizia dell'Africa Italiana, or PARI, the Italian Republican National Guard, was a paramilitary force of the Italian Social Republic created by decree on December 8, 1943, replacing the Carabinieri and the MVSN. Zaptier were locally raised gendarmerie units in the Italian colonies of Tripolitania, Cyrenaica, Colonia Primigenia and Somalia between 1889 and 1942. Transportation. Until recently, all Italian police forces were equipped with Italian-made police cars, with Fiat and Alfa Romeos most common. The most famous of them, the Alfa Romeo Giulia, gave the nicknames of the cars still commonly used today. A patrol car belonging to Polizia is nicknamed Pantera. One used by the Carabinieri is nicknamed Gazella, and every unmarked car is called a Civetta. Every force has helicopters, trucks and campers. In Venice, which is built across several islands linked by bridges and surrounded by water, public security and fire brigades work with boats. In 2004, Lamborghini donated 2 Lamborghini Gallardo police cars to the Polizia di Stato on their 152nd anniversary. On the 31st of November 2009, one of these €165,000 cars was badly damaged in a collision near the northern Italian town of Cremona, where it was on display at a student jobs fair. The car apparently swerved to avoid another vehicle crossing its path and collided with 2 stationary vehicles. It was repaired in January 2010. Arma dei Carabinieri patrol vehicles are very dark blue with a red stripe along the side. Most if not all have white roofs. Their telephone number is also featured, 112. Their vehicles have registration plates beginning with CC. Guardia di Finanza vehicles are dove grey or dark blue with a thin gold stripe along each side and the words Guardia di Finanza in gold underneath. The vehicle plates begin with the letters GDF in red. Polizia di Stato vehicles are light blue with a white stripe along the side and the word Polizia in large letters underneath. The license plates start with the word Polizia in red, usually followed by a letter and 4 numbers. Polizia Penitenziaria vehicles are dark blue with a light blue stripe along the side and Polizia Penitenziaria in white letters under the stripe. License plates have the entire name Polizia Penitenziaria on them, followed by 3 numbers and 2 letters. Corpo Forestale dello Stato vehicles are green with a white stripe and the words Corpo Forestale dello Stato in white along the side. The vehicle plates begin with the letters CFS in red. Polizia provincial vehicles are white with a green horizontal stripe along the side. Polizia municipal. The colors of vehicles depend on regional laws. Usually the cars are white with blue, green or red stripes and the words Polizia Municipal or Polizia Locale along the side. In some regions car color can be black or dark gray. License plates have the entire name Polizia Locale on them and the letter Y, followed by another letter, 3 numbers and 2 letters.